must do so within the structures of the organization and not through statements in the media. Bathabile Dlamini, who is also Social Development Minister, was speaking on the sidelines of the Commission on the Status of Women at the United Nations held in New York. But in a frank interview, she warned against members of the ANC airing the organization's dirty linen in public.
She feels somewhat conflicted being in New York while the ANC's National Executive Committee sits in Pretoria, but talked about the culture of the organization that was above all else.
The ANC is bigger than all of us, and that anyone who wants to raise an issue about what has happened to them must go to the structures of the ANC, because this has been the culture of the ANC. And therefore, if there are differences, they must be sorted out from the officials level up until the National Executive Committee level. They cannot be sorted out through media statements.
So are you taking particular issue with the statement released by the Deputy Minister of Finance? You feeling that should have been an internal discussion?
Not only the minister, everyone has been talking, starting from the issue of the appointment of the Minister of Finance to the issues of the people that were approached and others calling on people to speak about what has happened to them. So we might have different issues, and all those issues are not important. It is the ANC that is important, because if one starts throwing hanging dirty linen outside, the others are going to say, you too have done this and this and that. And so that is why it has never been the culture of the ANC to discuss issues outside the African National Congress.
She said her experience with the Guptas was limited to reading their newspapers and watching their television channel.
Even that family, if people feel it has to be brought to book, structures must do that. The officials must call them and talk to them and give them a marching order, not through shouting outside, because all of us there in the NEC have our smallanyana skeletons, and we don't want to take out all skeletons out, because there will be, or hell will break loose.
So you can confirm, Minister, that you were not appointed by the Guptas?
Not at all.
Bryce-Pease, SABC News, New York.
Well, the ANC NEC's three-day meeting is currently